And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today. High hop, and he barehands it. Got him. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's the team leader in runs batted in coming into this one. He just has a knack for driving in runs, whether the runner's at first base or he's at second or third. It just seems like he's always driving the guys in. He even told me, when I get to the plate, I'm in scoring position. That's the kind of mentality he has, and it works.
Baez fields it cleanly, and there are two away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The catcher gets money run goal.
In now, Yasmani Grandal.
Got the ball.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
3-2.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. White Sox leave one. It's the White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to bat. A Windy City showdown, and it's on the show. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Robert is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Ripped toward the gap in right. Rizzo blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robert is there, 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Baez stands at second with 2 gone. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder Eloy Jimenez. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Into the box, Dylan Cease. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Ready now, Luis Robert. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
At the plate now, Adam Engel. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Ball 2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Bodie is retired, and there's one away.
The right fielder.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting eighth, the pitcher, Darvish.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Darvish. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Engel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Into the box, Danny Mendick, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Now batting, Tim Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, out to right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yohan.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. And when you look at their stats as a team, one thing that stands out is their on-base percentage, which is among the best in the league. In today's game, it's widely understood that that's a good indicator, and as one player put it, Well, we get a lot of hits. We're not a fun team to pitch to, so guys nibble against us. And when they do, we do a pretty good job of laying off. Now, that's easier said than done, of course, but they are a shining example of it, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Grandal gathers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 out, nobody on. Happ with a 2-1 count now. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And the count will be full.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. A man at third with 1 away. Hard hit ball to second. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Here's Javier Baez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. The 3-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. 3rd home run for him on the year, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 4 and the White Sox nothing. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In now, Dylan Cease. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Robert. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, that was the first triple of the year for him, and you got to believe it's not going to be his last. The way this guy can absolutely fly, any ball in the gap screams triple.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. White Sox strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, David Bodie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
To the plate now, Jason Hayward. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The pitcher, number 11, Yu Darvish.
So now to the plate, Yu Darvish. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Stepping in now, Danny Mendick. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Stepping up now, Tim Anderson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. The next Cub up, Nico Horner, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. That ball was smoked, but he's gone nonetheless to start the home 5th.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Two balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Engel is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 4-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-2 goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. There's Baez. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 3-2 pitch. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Striding in, Yasmani Grandal. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. The 2-2. Fouled off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Hayward, and no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Corner has a play. And the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They're down 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 4-0. Nomar Mazara is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Ground ball left side, reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15, Adam Engel.
Ready once again, Adam Engel. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Grounded to the right. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail here 4-0. Jimmy Cordero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, David Bodie. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Hit hard back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. A two-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. Third home run for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting a ball where it's pitched. What I love is he didn't cheat to anything. He let that fastball get deep, and he drove it right out of the yard.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Nico Horner. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Still only one out in the inning. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Ian Happ. Chopper foul. This one's flared out toward left. Jimenez coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Row. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Matt Foster comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And a bouncing ball foul. First and second now, one man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2.
Ball. The playing field, 2-2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI in the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Danny Mendick. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The bat, number 7, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batter, third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Stepping in, Yohan Moncada. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder Kyle Schwarber. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, David Bodie. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
To the plate now, Jason Hayward. Bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're still in control, 7-0. Jeremy Jeffress comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
So here's Jose Abreu starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. 3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Down is full. 3-2.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch on its way. Popped him up. Contreras is there. 2 gone.
Next to Chicago, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Digging in once again, Eloy Jimenez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Fouled away. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yu Darvish earned his 5th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.